Hello everybody, vanburman here, and welcome to my video today, which is on what is perhaps a dark day for gaming. I pronounced that correctly this time. I don't know why I said that. And as you can see from the game, well, behind me, or sort of behind me, because my green screen clashed with this shirt slightly, which made things a bit awkward. Sniper Elite 3, which I wasn't expecting it to be a shooter game that would cause these problems, but I suppose you can pick and choose. Basically what's happened is the keys that have been bought from third-party sellers, so CD keys, CSJ keys, basically any of those sites to pre-order the Sniper Elite 3 on Steam have all been revoked by the publishers of Sniper Elite 3, and all the people that have entered in the codes have been told that they won't be getting the game on release, and it's due to their payment method, or perhaps buying with a third party seller. And this is the first time that we've had this problem really from Steam and from the publisher as well. And I read an article on it which I'll put in the description if you want to go and read it. But what I was reading, and they sort of share a similar opinion to me, is the fact that Valve might be looking to clamp down on third-party sellers of Steam codes, because obviously they're not getting any of the money from them. It's just the publisher of the game and the key sales sites. They're the ones making the money, and Valve's obviously left out of the loop. Now this is I'd say Steam don't lose out on a huge amount of money. There are a lot of people that will go to key sites, but there's always that sort of fear that they're not fully legitimate, and that Steam might do something like this, and this is only going to hurt those sites even more. So I'm not really sure whether they'll take it further and start taking everyone's games that have been activated with keys off. I'm not really sure how they can, seeing as PC games are still available to go and buy from the game shop. Obviously they're heavily pushing towards the Steam wallet codes rather than the actual physical copy of the game themselves. But a lot of these, from what I gather, a lot of what the key sites do is they buy the games in the retail packaging, and they buy lots of them and get them bulk, and then split them down and send you guys out the keys, and me, and then you obviously buy the keys off them and activate it on Steam the same way you would do if you'd gone down to your local game shop and bought it there and then activated it on Steam. So I think it might be quite difficult for them to actually differentiate between the two different types of purchases. I mean, obviously I bought Football Manager 2009 5 years ago, and I can't imagine them taking, I don't understand how they could even think about taking that off, just purely because I did go down to the shop and purchase the code and enter it in. So maybe it'll be something that will come in gradually, and it'll be just for new things. I really hope they don't go down the route of start raiding people's libraries or things like that. And I think it's quite sad that they're doing it for the games people are buying from the key sites. I mean, PC games are cheaper than console games, that's for a fact. But then again, you have to spend more on building your console in the first place. Well, your gaming rig in the first place. So maybe we shouldn't complain too much that games are expensive, and therefore we want to go and buy them from key sites. But if you look at this game, this game here, Sniper Elite 3, I don't really have an interest in it at all. But it's a game that's not even... Oh yeah, is it? Oh no, so it came out today. It's just come out, and you've got a $39.99 price tag on it for a PC game, and then a season pass on top of that, which is £25. So altogether you're looking at, effectively £65 for the game and all the extra stuff that goes with it, and that's far too high for a computer game. So in this instance, I can fully understand why people would go to a key site and buy it, and I don't think Steam can expect anything different. Hopefully it won't deter people, and hopefully it won't take any of the key companies out of business, but I know, because I've looked at CSJ Keys Facebook, and they are very upset at the minute, as you can well imagine, because Sniper Elite 3 is popular with lots of people. I mean, even just the people on my friends list that bought it or want to buy it is quite high, so it is a game that is sought after, and hopefully it doesn't damage them too much. I mean, I know they had a very similar problem, well, not similar problem, but they had a problem when SimCity came out, because none of the keys worked and they were all delivered late by EA. But that one, obviously, they could claw back. There was more of a customer service issue, really, for them. But this time it's a really big problem, because this is going to put people off from buying from them. So I'm not really sure what advice to give. It's not going to deter me from going and buying something from my key site if it's a game that I really want. And, I mean, I'm more than happy to complain to Steam as well if they did revoke it. But I don't know. I'm not really sure what to say, to be honest. On that, I hope it doesn't go down the route of them fully trying to close down the channels. I think Steam are a big enough and clever enough company to realise why it's happening, and hopefully they'll make adjustments necessary to make it happen less. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. But just pre-warning everyone that, you know, it could potentially be a really bad thing for PC gaming. So, but thank you very much for watching today. If you've got any questions or comments, put them in the comments, obviously, and I'll try my best to answer them and give my thoughts on anything that you're worried about. And you can always check the article in the description. It's actually really good, and I pretty much agreed with it on almost every point about what it was saying. So yeah, that's all. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon, guys. Bye bye.